Right, picture this beast rolling up. The 2026 ShowHauler 4x4 Adventure Motorhome. All muscle and no nonsense. This ain't your regular cushy RV built for Sunday campsites. This is a full-blown truck-type monster, dressed head to toe in pure dark grey, sleek, intimidating, and built to make jaws drop. One glance at it, and you already know. This thing's not about luxury for looks. It's about power, presence, and the freedom to go wherever the hell you want, whenever you feel like it. So, first thing that hits you? The stance. It's massive, lifted just right, rugged off-road tires gripping the earth like it owns it. That front end's got a bulldog snarl, heavy-duty bumper, integrated LED bars slicing through darkness, and that glossy dark grey paint catching the sun like wet steel. You can tell ShowHauler didn't mess around. They wanted this thing to scream unstoppable. Even the wheel arches are fat and bold, wrapping around matte black alloys that make every mile look meaner. Slide around the side and you notice the craftsmanship. The body's all steel, not fiberglass, not aluminum, pure solid stuff. This rig's got that old-school toughness mixed with modern muscle. The lines are clean, the door seals tight, and the custom-built 4x4 chassis underneath. Straight up heavy-duty. This baby's riding on a Freightliner base, so you're basically driving a luxury semi that just happens to have a 5-star apartment sitting on the back. Pop open the main door and step inside. That's when your jaw hits the floor. The interior ain't trying too hard, but it oozes that quiet luxury. The floor's covered in matte grey plank vinyl that feels both badass and premium. The walls, a mix of soft-touch panels and carbon accents. Lighting's all ambient. Cool white under the counters, soft glow along the ceiling. Everything perfectly balanced to keep the vibe clean and modern. Fee.
Rest stop. The living area. You've got a full-sized leather sofa, plush but firm, with electric recliners that kick out smoother than a Tesla seat. Facing it, a massive 50-inch smart TV embedded flush into the wall, surrounded by hidden speakers that'll make your Netflix nights feel like you're in a theater. And yeah, that's not just any sofa. It folds down into a bed if you ever need extra sleeping space. Move toward the kitchen. And this thing's set up like it belongs in a chef's mobile dream. You've got solid surface countertops in a stormy black finish, a deep farmhouse sink with a brushed steel faucet, and real cabinetry. Not that hollow plywood junk. The drawers feel solid, every hinge silent. You get a full residential fridge, induction cooktop, convection microwave, and a pull-out pantry that slides smoother than butter. There's even under-cabinet LED strips that give off this stealthy, dark luxe vibe. It's moody, it's classy, and it feels way more like a high-end studio loft than a motorhome. Next up, the bathroom. Honestly, you don't expect much in a rig that's built to crawl through mud, but ShowHauler didn't cut corners here. The shower's got a full glass enclosure, rainfall head, and enough space to actually move around. No bumping elbows here. The tiles, slate-grey textured ceramic that feels damn near spa level. You've got a porcelain toilet, backlit mirror, soft close lid, the whole deal. Even the sink's stylish, set in a solid surface vanity with soft LED strips underneath. You walk in and it's like, wait, am I still in a truck? And then comes the bedroom. And man, they nailed it. You've got a real queen bed back there, wrapped in premium fabric, surrounded by dark walnut cabinetry with brushed metal handles. Above the bed, a soft-lit headboard glows just enough for those late-night reads or early-morning vibes. The insulation in this thing, top-notch. You could be parked next to a thunderstorm and still sleep like a baby. There's also a built-in dresser, closet space that could fit a week's worth of gear, and, because it's 2026, a hidden compartment safe built right into the wall. Now, performance-wise, this rig's got the heart of a beast. Underneath the hood sits a Cummins 8.9L diesel, pushing around 450 horsepower, with a torque that just doesn't quit. We're talking over 1,250 pound diesel left. It's paired with an Allison 6-speed automatic transmission, tuned perfectly for torque-heavy climbs. The 4x4 system isn't just some fancy add-on either. This is a full transfer case setup with locking diffs, ready to grind through snow, sand, or straight-up wilderness. You could take this thing up a mountain, through a desert, or across frozen tundra. It wouldn't blink. Fuel capacity's a beast, too. Around 150 gallons, giving you the kind of range that makes gas stations optional. And even with that size, ShowHauler managed to balance it, the air susper. Ashen keeps it level no matter where you park. On highways, it's smooth like silk. Off-road, it's confident, controlled, and dead steady. Tech-wise, it's loaded. Full digital dash with custom ShowHauler interface, 360-degree cameras, adaptive cruise, lane assist, off-road terrain view. Even a built-in drone launchpad setup on the roof for those who want to capture their adventures from the sky. Solar panels stretch across the top, feeding into a lithium battery bank big enough to power everything for days without a hookup. So yeah, it's wild. A 2026 dark grey 4x4 ShowHauler Adventure Motorhome that basically combines a luxury penthouse, a tank, and a digital control centre all in one. The build quality's unmatched. Every corner, every surface feels solid. Nothing rattles, nothing squeaks. You could live in this thing full-time and never feel cramped or underpowered. Now, about the price. Brace yourself. You're not walking out of here with change from $100 grand. Nope. This rig starts around $850,000, and with the full off-road and luxury package, you're looking at $1.1 million easy. But hey, if you're dropping that kind of money, you're not just buying an RV. You're buying freedom on wheels, the kind of setup that can take you from city skyline to mountain ridge without skipping a beat. And let's be real, when you roll up in this dark grey beast, heads are turning. It's the kind of vehicle that makes people stop mid-sentence and just stare. It doesn't whisper wealth. It growls success. It says, yeah, I earned this. And I'm gone where roads don't even exist. So yeah, if you're the type who loves pushing limits, hates boundaries, and wants to turn every horizon into your next driveway, this 2026 ShowHauler 4x4 Adventure Motorhome is your ride. Built like a truck, equipped like a resort, and finished in that pure dark grey that just looks mean under any light. It's more than a machine, it's a statement. You don't just drive it, you command it.